Hey peeps, I've got my little Peanuts tumbler here, and I love the little Peanuts characters. Set that sucker down. So I binge watch the latest season of Bridgerton and got all caught up on the, without giving too much uh, spoiler alerts to the Knight of Pentacles is already coming out. We'll see if it comes back out when we do the reading in a minute. Anyways, without giving away too much of a spoiler alert for that one. They went with a very like Cinderella vibe this season. I like the way they did it. It was really clever actually because normally like I'm not a super fan of when people, when there's like a theme or like a tale as old as time and they're kind of regurgitating that, what any kind of show that it is. Like they couldn't think of an original idea on their own kind of thing. But I like the spin they put on it. Because in the original story of Cinderella, of course, she leaves behind her glass slipper, right? Okay. And so on the floor, what are we getting? Okay. Seven of Swords, the Fool, High Priestess, Heartbreak, Ten of Swords, Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords, the sliding, King of Wands, no, what's sliding here, and sliding, the Hierophant. Okay, so you're getting a pretty good preview of what this reading is probably going to be like. But anyways, so what they did with the classic story of Cinderella is, of course, she left behind the glass slipper. Okay, and then so you have if it was Prince Charming who it was, forgive me, but whoever the prince was in the tale of Cinderella, going around like household to household, door to door, and he's looking for all of the royalty, right? King of Pentacles. He's looking for all of the royalty, and he is trying to find all the royal households, and he's going around and he's looking for who fits the glass slipper, right? The perfect fit for the foot. Okay, so what they did in the most recent season of Bridgerton is, instead of her leaving behind a glass slipper, which in reality, if you think about that, despite running off in a hurry, it would seem very unlikely that one would leave behind a glass slipper, right? But the premise of this of Cinderella is that the shoe wouldn't fit everybody, right? It would be, shoe sizes are differing or whatever, and it would be less common. And it particularly being a glass slipper, perhaps more of a custom type fit or something. I don't know, but the narration of that back then in the original story, where they were going with that. But in the new season of Bridgerton, instead she leaves behind, okay, this is a spoiler alert, so you can fast forward past this part if you haven't seen it yet, okay? And I'll give you a minute. Okay, so she leaves behind a glove, okay? And I thought, oh, I like that because that's more practical. Now, the only problem with leaving behind a glove is that most gloves would fit most people. And, unless they had really super abnormally large or small hands, probably it's going to be, for the most part, a one-size-fits-all kind of situation, right? And it was like, I think it was like a white glove or a silver glove or something like that. But it'd be like a fairly common color. It was nothing outrageous or outlandish. They would be easy for most people to say, oh yeah, that's my glove. I have the other one right here, or the other one like that, or whatever. But so what they did to rectify that was they actually put inside of, there's the Nine of Pentacles again. So it's definitely going to be one, I'm thinking. All right. So what they did instead is they put like the family crest stitched into the glove. All right. And then, so later on, the mom helps out with that to tell the son basically, hey, look inside the glove. Oh, this family's notorious for doing that, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And so then he was able to track it down to at least the family where the glove came from. But much like Cinderella, you know, when he goes there, they don't present all of the young women that are living in that household. They only present the two daughters of, like, basically the stepmother type person. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting very Bridgerton vibes of this reading. And not to say that the collective is like Cinderella or anything like that. I'm sure, though, that some of you may resonate with that story. But what I'm saying is the energy that I'm picking up, or the vibe that I'm picking up, is like, so in the new season of Bridgerton, he is looking, right? He's hunting, he's searching for this girl. All right. And he's going household to household, family to family, looking for her. For this magical girl that he met and had a thing with, blah, blah, blah. In the meantime, parallel story to it, he has also met this girl as her regular self, which she was like a maid for a household. And he meets her at a friend's household, okay, because she's gone to seek employment there. And so he met her as this, you know, royal debutante kind of thing. And he also met her as just her regular self doing her regular job. Okay. So it's like, it's pretty obvious that while he's searching for and likes this magical person, okay, that was really special and unique to him, he also really likes this regular person, okay? And so you kind of see him having fallen for both girls, but it in fact is the same girl. And so the vibe that I'm getting is like, kind of like a hidden in plain sight, but not really that so much, as more like a like she's right in front of you, or she was right in front of you. You didn't know. Like, you didn't know it. Like, you know her as this regular girl, and you like the regular girl, and you're falling for the regular girl to some extent. But you didn't also know that she's also this really unique, special, and magical girl, right? And much like in the storyline with Bridgerton, or, you know, originally with the Cinderella story, you know, there are those opposing forces at play that are keeping, you know, the two of them from each other, okay? Because it's like the stepmom or stepmom type person role the villain or whatever in, you know, in Cinderella, and in that new season of Bridgerton, it's like, doesn't want, she doesn't even know, I think, fully, or at least at first, that it was her. But when she discovers that it is her, and that she had borrowed a dress from upstairs, which I believe belonged to the girl's mother anyway, so technically, in my opinion, it would be her dress, but whatever. That she has borrowed a dress, and that she borrowed the stepmother's or whatever shoes, and da-da-da, and that she snuck out and did this and did that. And like, she, you know, kind of cast her out of the house, you know, like, hey, get out of here kind of thing. And so it's like, kind of the vibes of he wants to be with her, she wants to be with him. There's opposing forces at play. You know, there's like people trying to keep the two of them apart, even though that's not what they want. Okay? And so that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll pull. I've got some of my new character cards, so we'll see if we can see if it's like a soulmate, or a past life soulmate, or a ride or die, or, you know, what it is. And kind of energy, who it is that I'm picking up on for the collective, okay? So we can do that. And then but it's, yeah, it's like the energy of two people that want to be together. He likes her, she likes him. He doesn't even necessarily really know that she likes him to the extent, and she doesn't think that she can be with him because she's not like a royal debutante or whatever, right? So, okay, and also speaking of Bridgerton, there used to be, I don't know if it still exists, but there was this Bridgerton creamer that was really good. And I've tried it before and I liked it. And like a coffee creamer. And if I can find it, I will throw in a picture of that for you guys too. Just so you can see what it looks like. And again, I don't know if they still make it or not. But if they do and you want to try it, hey, cool. No affiliation of any kind here, okay? I just happen to have tried it before, and I thought it was decent. All right, thanks, guys. Hey, peeps. This is a collective reading. This reading is timeless. Whenever it finds you is when you are meant to see it. Don't force a square peg in a round hole. All right, let's go ahead and start off, and let's do some of these new cards here, and we'll see who we are or what type of connection we're doing a reading for today. Okay, and I am getting Twin Flames. Ooh, exciting. All right, Twin Flames. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into tarot. Okay. All right, and I'm getting Three of Swords, brokenhearted. Ten of Swords, everything is fine, cycle completion. King of Wands, fiery, passionate action taker. Knight of Swords. Okay. Fast moving, coming towards you possibly with a message. Eight of Wands. Okay, and Three of Pentacles. Alright, so that's going to be for the first row. So let's see. You have a twin flame who is feeling brokenhearted. And like everything ended abruptly, but it's fine. It's a cycle completion. They want to come towards you in a very confident energy. And they want to come in quickly, very quickly, and message you, and they want to work together. Okay, let's continue. Seven of Swords. They have a strategy to go around. Justice. It is your justice. Page of Cups. Small emotional offer. The Tower. Eight of Swords. Seven of Cups. The High Priestess. Okay. So they have a strategy to go around. It is your justice. They want to come in with a small emotional offer for you. This is going to be shocking for you. And they've been in a bit of a mental prison, going back and forth in their heads. They know that either you have options or they have options. And you're aware of that because you are the High Priestess. Okay, collective. Let's continue. Nine of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. The Moon. Knight of Cups. The Chariot. The Lovers, flip it over due to the tatas. Okay, so you are currently 9 of Pentacles, so you're single, independent, and free. And you're more in your masculine energy right now, whether you're a female or male, regardless. No gender in tarot, okay, guys? And you are focused on your abundance right now, getting your bag, financial matters, tidying things up, saving up money, whatever endeavors you're working on, career focus, okay? Something is hidden, okay? And what is hidden is that they want to come in with a small emotional offer and move forward towards you with the Chariot. But you are not aware of this. You may be intuitively due to the High Priestess, but they've not made any attempt at communication very specifically recently that would allude to this, okay? And they want to come in as a lover's connection. All right, let's continue. Strength. The World, flip it over due to the tatas. 6 of Cups. Queen of Swords. 9 of Swords. Okay. So they're being strong right now, and they want a new cycle with you because they're feeling nostalgic. Something you said to them in the past has really stuck with them, and it's caused them to have sleepless nights. Six of Wands, Hero's Welcome. Queen of Cups. The Empress. Temperance. The Magician. Okay, so if they come in towards you, they want their hero's welcome. And they too want to give you your flowers. But they want their hero's welcome. They want to know if they come in towards you, if you are going to greet them as this Queen of Cups nurturing energy that they remember you to be. Okay? They know that you are embodying your Empress energy right now. And that you're staying calm and balanced. They think this connection is magical. Okay. Fool, leap of faith. Hierophant. Emperor. Woo! Emperor sideways. Interesting. Literally flipped on its side. Okay, and 7 of Wands. Okay. So, they want to take this leap of faith with you. Okay. Confirmation outside. They want to take the leap of faith with you. Okay, with this Fool card here. And they want to do things the right way in the Hierophant energy. They want to come in as an Emperor level connection to you, okay, and match your Empress energy. And they're willing to stand their ground and defend this relationship. Okay, guys, let's get some emotions. How is your twin feeling right now? Lonely. Okay, so they're feeling lonely. How are they feeling right now, your twin? How's your twin feeling right now? On the floor. Okay. Excitement. Nervous. Okay. So it seems like they're a little bit lonely right now, but they're excited to, I guess, reconnect with you. And they're feeling a little nervous about it, though. Okay. And how will you feel when they reach out? Surprised. Okay. Yeah, I think you probably will. Anything else? I think that's it, guys. Let's see if we can get one of these little spirit guide messages. Okay, see if we're getting anything. See if we can get something for our divine masculines, I guess, right? To encourage them. Hopefully we'll get something encouraging. We'll see. That's not how this works. Okay. For divine masculine twin here, we have the champion. I will remind you that winners never quit and quitters never win. Okay, you hear that, divine masculine? Winners never quit and quitters never win. So go get your divine feminine. Okay, and let's see if we have a message for the divine feminine twins out there. Okay. And then we're getting unicorn. I will help to make you remember that you are one of a kind and never let your sparkle go unnoticed. Unicorn. Okay, guys. That's nice. All right, divine feminine. You are a unicorn, in fact. All right, guys. That's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And until we meet again, see you guys. Bye.